Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Farm Sim 17. Isn't this a beautiful thing? Yes, where there used to be a glorious forest, there's now another barren field. No, I think this is going to make a pretty decent space for our first field. I really do. It was a fair bit of work, I gotta tell you. And yeah, I have missed the occasional stump. I think altogether I counted 8 of them that I've missed. But I mean, things like this, let me tell you, with all the sawdust, it was pretty tough to see. And in fact, as you can see, they're still tough to see. Like, here's another one. I suppose what I should do is cut them off at like waist height, all the trees, then the stumps would stick out. Of course, then your problem is it's going to take you 25 minutes to actually grind them. So, I thought before I plow, though, what we should probably really do is take advantage of the fact there's all that grass, you know? Because, well, we can do cows and chickens and sheep and pigs and monkeys and turtles. No? Oh. Well, the usual animals, anyway. I painted the tractor. No, okay. I got rid of the tractor. I have nothing against the Ford. And to be honest with you, this isn't really the tractor I wanted. I downloaded this really, what I thought was nice pack of John Deere tractors. It was like 8 different ones. And they were kind of older tractors. 3000 and 4000 series John Deeres. And quite a variety. What I didn't like was, you had the option of dual wheels, rears. But if you didn't pick the dual wheels, it still had the axles. And they stuck out to here. The other thing with them is whereas the textures, especially on the inside here, you know, are fairly sharp. I mean, there's detailing. It's not, you know, photorealism or anything. But on those, it was quite, you know, the knob on the top of the stick shift. The only way to tell it from the stick shift was the knob was red, the shift was black. Other than that, they were just a monotone, you know, color. So anyway, speaking of all the grass in the field, and that's a pretty little tractor, saved us a bit of money, but by the time I swapped through a couple of the John Deeres, I think we ended up losing a bit in the end. And this is not as powerful. But what I also did was switched up for the smaller plow, the one from the Massey pack. I realized coming across the bridge and up the hill and stuff, it's just too big for what we're doing. Look what I got. I didn't even realize this is in the pack with this. This is the lawnmower. It's the old I mean, much higher detail than we used to get. And in fact, there was nothing there before. But, yeah. So this is what we're going to use for the mowing of the field. Same capacity, 3350. And that led me to a thought. Well, this is what... Yeah, I know, oddly enough... You know, God bless the farm sim, but boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is what fits. This is 3,350 liters of grass. So I thought, well, if that's one dumping, yeah, how all that fits in there is just, these are amazing machines. You know, I'm going to get 20 of them out of this field. That's not going to do. So we need a place to store grass. We're going to need a place to store grain. We're going to... all of that. So what we got to do here, I think, is pick a spot that's not going to be a field and put a couple of sheds in it. Now, like everything else, that means we're going to have to knock a few trees down. Now, there's a nice spot up here. See, not bad, not bad. That's pretty big without really doing anything. And if I get rid of a couple of scrubs... that's not a bad size. Like, I think we could plug in... let's have a look here in our placeables. Doobity-doobity-doop. Oh, this heating plant? I know it's expensive, $68K to buy it. I made pretty much all of that off the field first go-around. So by the time we cash in the chips from the other field, it'll be gravy in our pockets. So this... is their small storage shed, and it's a good place for stuff like that. This is way too small. You can, you know, yeah. So, let's have a look here. Now, as long as we don't place it... Okay, that's much bigger than I thought it was. Eh? Although surprising, look at that. We don't really have to take that many trees down. Although, no, it does. It'll fit right there according to this. That's a big shed. That would hold a fair bit of cropitude. So, of course, we don't actually have to buy it. The other one that I have is one I found in the modded placeables on the Mod Hub for $800 whole dollars, and that's this thing, Shed 2. Let's have a look at this. Considerably smaller, but I mean, you know, without clearing any trees, we could actually fit a couple of these in here. You know, we could put one there, use it for like grass and straw or something. You know, another one over here. Well, we could take those trees out. It's always money. But yeah, there's definitely room for a couple of them back there. So I'm thinking that might be an interesting spot up here. As I said, I'll take some of this scrub out. I might even knock these bigger trees down. But I think clearing this area is going to do us some good. So, first thing I want to figure out is what is our best route to run a little bit of a road up here. This is fairly level, but it doesn't really come out in a good spot, does it? No. Oh, no, not really. Alright, if we come off the end of the garden, right here, okay, bit of a climb, but fairly level, like it's not all ditchy, lumpy, bumpy. Okay, sure. You gotta go. Okay. And this little scruffer here's gotta go. I'm gonna crank my sawdust here. There we go. Love that mod. Let's call that the good money mod. There we go. We'll give that a wiggle. Yeah. This is probably an actual tree, isn't it? Yeah, it is too, yeah. Oops. Get rid of that. Rah, 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 sister, bah. Meow. And cut your stumpy little end off. Beautiful. And here. Because keep in mind, we do have that wonderful tool now, that little Volvo. Sure. It's still a bit big, isn't it? Darn it. Well, that's okay. If they're carryable pieces, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are little short stumpies. So, like I said, I know in real life I can pick up anything this size. This one's a little bigger, but still. So, I don't mind using this method here. There we go. And the last one. Okay. So I don't think it'll be too much of an issue to get a road up here. There we go, get rid of that last little bit. Alright. So, I think that is our best option here. Is we're going to come right off the back here. Now, of course, to do all this fancy danciness, First. Waste not, want not, as they say. Woo-hoo! Here we go. Yeah, I know. Alright. This will give us a little bit of a guide, too, as to where we're going. So, let us engage the wee beastie. Right up here. Excellent. Okay. So this is where we're going to lay in the road. Whoop. So there is a little bit of a bump there, eh? That's actually a fairly severe bump. We may have to get ourselves a pallet or two of sand or dirt and pack that in there. But that's okay. I think I'm going to knock a couple more of these little scrub trees down as well. There we are. So, it should be wide enough. Definitely. Now, let's get our little New Holland. Pretty nice little tractor, you know. Not too bad. Does have a little bit of IC outside. Let me think here. I believe it's this. There we go. Yeah, I can open the door and hit myself in the face with it if I want to. Alright. You'll all recognize this. This is an in-game tool for ground modification. Now, I do have the ground modification mod installed as well. Whoopsie. Don't be driving up on the porch, laddie. There you go. Alright. I just need to check it how our vegetables are doing. Vegetables are ready. Excellent, excellent. Always good. Whoop. No, that's not what we're trying to do. You are not going to get under that chair and get stuck on me. No, sirree, Bob. There you go. You're out. Yeah. I don't know. These vegetable boxes, they have the physics of an excited ping pong ball. So, it's a little bit crazy. Alright. Well, with that said, let's have a look. Remove grass. Alright, so ground type, original ground. I think that's the one we actually want. And remove grass, yes. Okay. Because no, I'm not going to want to keep plowing the road over and over. Now, let's see. I do want to make sure I'm past the edge of these fields, because the last thing I want to do is screw up our wedgies. Alright, let's lower this down. Let's see what this is going to look like. Okay, that's not the one I want. Ground type, Y. Cultivated? No. Plowed? No. Sowed? No. 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 Mud, yeah, perfect. Dirt, that's what I want, yes please. I like this. What a great thing to be able to do, you know? I mean, seriously. Especially for a project like this map. Oh, I hope that didn't actually erase some of that sawdust, did it? It might have, you know? Wow. Alright, well, it's okay. A little bit better edge there, if I can. There we go. Alright, and a fairly good idea of where it goes now. I'm not sure what the change angle thing is. I have not snossed about with that yet at all, but I like this tool. Of course, you have to be really careful with it, you know, and it's not something you should ever bring onto a multiplayer map, because eventually somebody or someone's, you know, access to this computer or someone will come on there and show you just exactly what this particular mod will do. Alright, now, just because again, I want to be really careful here. See, I'm pretty sure at least in the part they've already changed the color of, I should be good, right? Yeah. That'll do it. Up you come. Alright, that is our first foray into road building. Now, that's not finished, as I said, and if I find that bump at the bottom is an issue, i.e. if I, you know, take the front loader up there and it's starting to throw the logs off on me, then be assured I will certainly... Oh yeah, right. The reason I left this up here, it seems safe, you know what I mean? I'm afraid wherever you set it down, it's just going to do whatever the last thing it was programmed to do. So, although I suppose with dirt we'd be safe, because that's kind of what's here, but I think I'm also pretty safe doing this. Because I'm sure these 3D models don't work the same way. There we go. Ta-da. Alright, well, I kind of like that. Now, the one thing I have not tested... I mean, I even like the driving animation of the farmer in this one. It looks proper. He doesn't look like parts of him are going through other parts of him unnecessarily. Alright, we seem to be able to handle the weight from that. No problem. Okie dokie. That is a little bit of a bump, isn't it? I do have the more materials mod just for that reason. So should we deem it necessary, we can... Alright, let's get this into a position where it's of some use to us. Okay, I can't see out that. There we go. Crank this baby on. So about there. There we go. I can hear it. That's got her. And there should be another one. Whoops. Just over there. There's one right under our front tire, of course, but we'll get to it. There you are. You got one of the Eternals. Oh, see this? Look at this. I grabbed the mod from the other map we're playing. The Hofbergman, the animated PTO. I just thought it looked so cool on the other one that we should have it everywhere. I mean, as far as I know, it's not like a private mod or something, so... It was just added to that as part of the features of the map. Okay. Wow. Alright. Now sometimes it'll kind of reset the stump if you can hit it just right. But this one doesn't look like it's gonna, but we have to get rid of it because I need the space. Come on. Hey, we got it. Worthy, wasn't it? Oops. What are we stuck on? What the heck could have possibly got us stuck on that stump? Oh, this thing itself, I see. Okay. Apparently you either approach this from the back or you do not approach it, man. It's the old back off jack. Alright, that one behaved like a reasonable stump. And we should have one full-size one from where we actually cut the tree down. I would think it would be at one end or the other of this thing. My guess would be the end we cut it down from. But it doesn't appear. Alright, well. Then what we're gonna do is quickly jog-a-boo. Can I see it in here anyway? So this is a problem I ran into down with the other one as well. Is, ooh, look at this nice new road. Isn't that shiny? I would lose stumps in all the sawdust. So this is where this thing comes in so nice. Especially with not having collision on the, on that front blade. That is just a treat. Now, I gotta do something about that. Of course, they're the most maneuverable thing in the world. And ta-da! Well, let's go after the big boy. That'll fill your boots. Do-do-do-do. So without selling a stick, there's $1,000. Yeah, we're gonna fix that, guys. We are gonna take our little truck of trucks, the Bucky Trucky, and it's amazing how well this thing fits this thing too. Like if you back it right up till it sits there and spins the tires, and then open it. I mean, look at that. It's like it was made for this thing. Alright. So, Mr. Bucky Truck. Bum. You'll notice I bought the diesel one this time. It's a few less initial dollars. And, I mean, it's got like a 48cc engine in it or something. You know, probably burns about as much gas as a camp stove. Well, actually, it's probably more efficient than a camp stove. And this still does 42k, which I think might be a little quicker than the electric. Oh, it shouldn't be quicker than the electric. Yeah, those John Deeres, as small as they may have been, they barely fit through that bridge with those axles sticking out. And between that, like I said, the detailing on them was so low. I mean, even compared to this thing, and it's got 2 gauges and a couple of pedals in it. You know, at least you can recognize those are gauges as opposed to black circles on an orange background. You can see I cut a little bit of grass here to test out the old Profi hopper. Yes, indeed, I did. Now, well, I guess we haven't picked up our cedar yet. Oh, well. We shall be forgiven that, shan't we? So, tick, 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 tick. Alright, now what I need, if we look, I'm pretty sure it should show up under pallets. Bloody better. What? Chicken 2. Oh, chicken pallets. Really? I'm not sure why that's on here. But I'm sure we'll find out, guys. Here we are. Soil or sand? Well, I suppose since we have built it out of that, we should use dirt, eh? I think we'll buy a couple of those. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Back in the trucky buck, and away we go. Now, hopefully I don't have to come down here with a forklift, because I don't actually have one. Well, I mean, our new tractor does, but I don't have even the forks for it. And I said I put the attachment on in case we could make use of it. But I have a feeling that one way or the other, this bucky truck's going to work. Yeah. So, let's choose a material. Well, I'll tell you what, let's turn the work mode on. Oh, then you can't choose. Okay. Just wondering, I thought maybe, you know, you could turn it on and then just flick through till they jump on the truck. Why not? Come on, come on. Oh, I guess I have to check, don't I? 8 boxes worked the last time. Whoa, apparently they work this time too. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure those actually fit on here very well. Could have probably been thought out a little better. But, have no fear, as long as we don't look behind us, nothing actually happened. Right? It's not the way the life works. Alright. Alrighty. Now, I have no idea how the heck you're supposed to dump these, use these, but phase 1, get them home. Man, this thing stops on a dime. As soon as you let go of the gas, it just about throws you out the seat over the windshield. Oh, it doesn't have a windshield, never mind. Over the dash. There you go. Jeez, it almost feels too fast on this truck. Hey, we're out of control. Watch how fast it stops. Nice. That's amazing compression in that little diesel motor. It's gotta be. Alright, so I suppose around the back of the house here is a good spot for this sort of thing. Whatever this sort of thing's going to turn out to be. Oh, it only picked up one of them? Oh, man. That's probably not in our best interests either. So, we'll turn it off. And we'll figure out where we want these. Right there will do me. Boom. Oh, it is 2. I see. Okay. Never mind. That's just me being a twat. Alright, buckles the truck. In you get, buddy. Oh, did I leave that other Profi running the whole time we were in town? The entire 1.5 seconds? There we go. No, I didn't. I did actually shut it off. Wow. I am just skilled. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of this stuff pretty soon, too. Well, get rid of it. I mean, it's money in the bank, right? So. But there you go, guys. That's pretty much an episode in the can, so we should let her go for now. Next time around, we'll continue with this project. Oh, right. And, yeah, I think I will probably open this up a little bit. We'll, let's mark this one. And this one. Okay. Should actually be facing this way. Where's my mark? Why did you not mark it? It turned the tree like it marked it. Hello, red paint. Huh. Wasn't that weird? And it doesn't do anything when I try and press it again, so it marked the trees in its opinion. It did. So, oh, those are nice. Those are the big guys. Those are worth the dineros, man. So, yeah, I'll clean this up a little bit. I'm going to mow the rest of the grass. And then we're going to try something else that I found on the hub. Maybe it's not in there. Ah, here we are. These grass begons. Once I mow it, this will permanently remove it. But the nice thing about it is, rather than what I will end up doing with that lizard unit, which, I mean, for roads, I love it. For properties, for buildings, it's really kind of hard to make it look good. So these things are excellent little squares. And you just put them down and pick them back up, and the grass is gone. So as far as I know, it takes it back to, well, as far as I know, I don't know, to be honest with you. But we'll have to try it. Maybe we'll just go way the heck off in the woods somewhere and put the little one down and see what happens. So, but until then, hey, take care of each other, folks. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back later. Ciao.